Hello everyone, this is Keerthan here. So welcome you to this amazing another value video. So in this video, most of them ask this question saying that about, sir, how is that we are actually going to get stuck in the same goals? Sometimes even after putting all the hard work, efforts, everything, but we are still stuck. So how is that we are going to break through this? How is that we can get the next level of possibility, right? I hope that some or the other place in some or the other goals, think about a goal that you have been trying to achieve but you are not able to achieve. Like if possible, pause this video and write that down. What is that particular goal that you've been trying from last 3 months, 6 months or even 1 year but not able to achieve? Right? That is very, very important. So I'm telling you one more time again, if you have not paused this, just pause and just write this down. You might be in between something and might be watching this video, so make sure that you give a dedicated time for this entire training, because you really understand and break through that. Like if that goal is very important for you to achieve, make sure that you give your full time here, right? And one more thing, so if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe, because you're going to get subscribe and even click on the bell notification icon so that you get the notification first whenever I actually launch the value videos here, so that you can start solving all your problems and start growing together here, right? So that is very, very important. And so let's get started. So in this particular video, we are going to talk about 3 important processes that what we are going to do together in order to break the pattern of that goal that where you are stuck in, right? We are going to actually make it much more easier for you to actually get through this and make things happen. Are you ready? Right? So let's get started. So make sure that you are actually completely here, so there is no distraction tab out there, so you're completely here to take things forward. Okay, so here is the first thing. See, whenever you are actually getting through any of the problems, it could be the problems with your goals that you wanted to achieve, could be like I want to achieve certain income goal per month, or you wanted to actually become an author, or you wanted to start your own business, you wanted to actually have to build your skills, or whatever these kinds of goals, right? But if it is not able to achieve, it is because of 3 important reasons. The first important reason is because of your psychology, right? In your psychology, you have certain assumptions about you achieving that goal. So like what is that assumption, sir? Like you ask yourself that what are the things that comes to your head, like when, like for example, it could be like you might be having a goal as I want to actually build a body and I want to have a 6-pack or any of that goal. But think about it, what comes to your mind, why is it not happening, right? So the reason, so you have to write this down if you want to write it down. The reason why I'm not able to achieve my goal because, right? And then write down the 3 important reasons and just feel that, and then say that whatever that reason that you have written, that is your assumption. So most of the time the psychological problem is all our assumption, because you might write it down because I'm a bit lazy, because I cannot get up and go and make it happen, because all these things, body will pain, right? These are all the stories that we give psychologically, right? And that is one thing which actually stops our goal, right? So that is number 1. So one thing that you need to understand, so which we understood right now is psychology, but you need to do what? You need to identify. What's the word? Identify. So identify your assumptions. Okay, you got to identify your assumption, and then what you have to do, once you know that, okay, this is the assumption that I have in order to achieve this particular goal, the second thing that what you need to do is challenge the assumption, right? So challenge the assumption with a 3 word, okay, with a 3 word. So what is that 3 word? So let's talk about what is that 3 word. The 3 word is this, right? Like for example, I'm not able to get up early in the morning, or I am lazy, or whatever the assumption that you have made about that goal. So the thing is that true, right? Is that true? Is that the only reason why you are not able to build your body? Is that the only reason why you are not able to become an author? Is that the only reason why you are not able to achieve your income goal? Whatever is the reason that you have given, is that true? Challenge it. Is that true? Right? So that is very, very important thing that what you need to actually ask, right? This is to break your psychological barriers, psychological walls that you create for any goals. You have to understand, if there is no certainty here, you will not be able to achieve a goal. Certainty is very important. Like even before achieving the goal, you need to be like, this goal has been already achieved, I'm going to make it happen. If that is not done, so that is when the problem comes, right? So identify, challenge, and then you're going to do what? You're going to break through, right? You're going to break through, right? Breakthrough in the sense you can break through in multiple ways, right? So once you know, okay, this is the reason I'm giving and this is the challenge that I'm going to take it, like this is a challenge, is that true, right? You challenge that assumption and break that assumption and say, no, it's not the case, right? So do I have enough evidence to actually prove that is that the only reason why I'm not able to achieve the goal? No. Probably I need to grow myself. I need to actually be proactive. I need to take things to the next level. So it's actually the very important thing that you need to understand. The number one sales that needs to happen is to yourself, right? On any goals. It's not to your parents, not to your friends, not to your surroundings, neighbors, nothing. It's to yourself. If the goal is not sold to you, then you will not be able to achieve, right? If you don't take it as a challenge in life, everything you have to take it as a challenge, right? I'm going to make it happen. So the moment you challenge that assumption, you will be able to break through that. And you understood the elements that which actually stops people from achieving their goal is these three things. Okay, one thing we actually understood right now is about what? Psychology, right? Psychology, right? So you need to work through your psychology. And then the second thing is that sometimes what will happen, even though you might be going to the gym, but still you may not be able to achieve the six-pack. It is also because of the skills. You may not have the right mentors, you may not be building the right skills in order to get the results, right? That also might be the reason why you are not able to achieve the results or the goal, right? You might be stuck in the same process because you may not have the right set of skills, right? And the third reason why people do not able to actually make it happen is because of the strategy. What's the word? Strategy, right? So what do I mean by strategy? Like for example, if my strategy is to see the sunrise and if I go into the west direction, can I get the sunrise? No, right? Sunrise always happens in the east. If I go into the west direction and look for a sunrise, things will not happen because the strategy problem. Even though my psychology is right, like I'm going to go and see the sunrise today, like I have the skill of walking, I'm going towards that, but ultimately I'm failing because of the strategy, right? Or if I'm going to actually want to have like I want to actually see the big fish and I actually go and put the fishing thing in the well, I may not be able to get that because my strategy is wrong, right? So where am I going to actually do that, right? That is very, very important. What is your strategy, right? So if you do the right thing, but if the strategy is wrong, things are not going to happen on this planet Earth. So it's very important. Same thing is true with your goal. Ask yourself, am I have the right psychology and the right skills and the right strategy to achieve my goals? Then you are bound to achieve your goal. I hope that you have learned something. I want you to type it down. What are your aha moments and the best lessons that what you have learned from this value video, so that I will be having more possibility for you to do in the coming weeks. So even if you like this video, kindly make sure that you share this video with somebody whom you love and care the most.